Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit that heart button, shoot me a comment. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me. Sorry, I had to just wipe off my screen a little bit. If you are doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. As you know, they are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but they're available anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. There's, I think, more than 150 workouts on there now. So go over and check them out. They're all organized by playlists. So we have started our January 2026 playlist. Welcome to the new year. And so go over there and check them out. And because it is January, I am starting a new little 10-day series, 10 Days to a Healthier You challenge. Today's challenge is to drink more water. So for the next 10 days, I'm going to give you little tips on improving your health. So I encourage you to check out my Facebook page here, and I will be giving you a new tip every day for the next 10 days. So if you are with me, go to that post, give me a thumbs up. I think I tell you to give me a thumbs up if you are in for the challenge, and we will maybe get a little bit healthier in the next 10 days or start to implement some habits that can create better health. All right, so I hope some of you join me on that. With that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. I'm going to go ahead and stretch it up overhead, stretching through the fingertips. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Our first weekend of 2026. There's Sheridan and JJ. Good morning. Stretching across the body. I had a good weekend. Got a couple walks in. Spent a lot of time with my mom. Got the house cleaned up from Christmas and the holidays. Our son went back to school on Saturday, so we had to say goodbye to him. But we'll see him in a few weeks because we're going to go watch him play some lacrosse here. Taking those arms down to the ground. Again, I encourage you to chime in to my 10 Days to a Healthier You series that I'm going to be doing right here on this page. The first one got posted this morning. So the challenge today is just to drink more water. I have a bunch of benefits of water on the post, and a recommendation to drink half your body weight in ounces. And we're going to go ahead and stand it up, arms out to the side, and just taking your arms side to side without moving the knees. There's Lynn. Good morning. And bringing those legs into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. We're going to arch the back, bend the knees, head is at neutral, straighten the knees, round the back, chin to chest. Pressing it down and rounding it up. And go ahead and round that back up and then roll it all comes across the body. If I haven't seen you since New Year, I was on here for a live workout on Friday, but if I didn't see you then, Happy New Year, Happy 2026, another year of getting healthy together. I'm excited for that. Just about ready to start my 6th year of coming on live for these workouts on the daily, so that seems crazy to me, but I started doing these workouts when COVID hit back in 2020, March of 2020, so wrapping up year 5 of these workouts. There's also the COVID became the inspiration or the push to get this workout room done. So we've been in here for, I think it was, the summer of 2020 where we got this workout room put in. All right, we're going to take the hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, or if you're like me, I'm going to take this bar and press those hands down toward the ground, opening up the space between the shoulders and the ears, and then taking the ear to one side as you continue to pull the hands down. You should feel a little stretch in the side of your neck. And taking the head to neutral before taking the ear to the other shoulder, the other ear to the other shoulder. And back to center. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together, bring the arms up, chest forward. And we're going to go ahead and drop those arms down. Take those, drop the arms down, take them down as far as you can while the legs stay straight. And go ahead and bend those knees. We're going to roll it up. And we are going to get started with a little around the world crunch. You don't have to have a super heavy weight for this. We're going to take it around the body and crunch. And then around the body, crunch. All right? My shoulders have been just a little sore from skiing. You know how you have to sometimes, anyway, it's a long story. I'm not going to get into it, but my shoulders are hurting a little bit. So I'm going to go a little lighter this morning. We're going to take that weight around and crunch, around and crunch. Last one, very good. And taking it into our second exercise, nice and easy lateral leg raise. Banded, if you have a band. If you don't have a band, you can just lift the leg. If you need a balance check, one hand can go on a wall gently, or lightly, I should say. You don't want all the weight just on that arm. You want to work the balance. Last one, taking it right to the other side, in to out. 3, 2, last 1. We're going to grab those light weights again and go into an arm stretch. And again, I'm just going to go light on the weights, starting here, and just one arm up to the side and the other, switching sides. Last 1, and we're going to finish this set with the jack squat. So jumping jack with the legs, and then we're going to take one arm down, back is straight, and the other arm. If you don't want to jump, start with those legs shoulder width or a little wider, and then just alternate the arm that goes down. Ready? Here we go. Last 1, and we're going right back to the beginning, around and crunch. Feet shoulder width apart, ready, around, crunch. One more on each side. Oh, oh my gosh. All right, just totally let that weight go. That is the first time that has ever happened. All right. That caused a little extra adrenaline. All right, here we go. Into those lateral leg raises and in to out. Last 1, taking it to the other side. I still can't believe I dropped that weight. I threw it actually. Last 1, going into that side to side weighted stretch. Hit my hands here. Ready? And press, press. And last 1. Before we go into the jack squat. Ready? Let's do it. good. Oh. And we're gonna go into our last set. See if I can do this without dropping the weight. Ready? Let's go around and crunch. One more on each side. Very good. Lateral leg raise. Ready? In to out. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one. We're going into that side to side press, push, bring those weights up and press, press. Go for one more on each side. Very good. And finishing off with the jack squat. Ready? Let's do it. Very good. And just like that, round one in the books on a Monday. All right, how you feeling? We're gonna take it right in to our second round, starting with a running man. So one leg back, one leg forward, bent front leg, straight back leg, light on the back leg. Just a balance check back here, okay? You're gonna barely put that toe down. Drive the knee up, leg goes back. Don't step back on the foot. Just use that back foot as just a balance check. All right, here we go. Get down low, crunch, pull it up. Three, two, and last one. Taking it right to the other side. 2, and 1. Taking it into a lateral press. Again, I'm not going to go super heavy today. Oh, underhand grip on those weights. Knees slightly bent, abs are squeezed, rear is tucked. Push, pull. Last one. Going into a deadlift. Have 2 weights. Straight legs. Push the rear back. Back is straight. Weights go right down the shins. Standing up. Pushing the hips forward without arching the back. Just tucking the rear. Pushing those hips forward. Butt goes back. Back is straight. And up. Hips go forward. Last one. And I'm going to finish off with a forward press. Knees are slightly bent. Again, tucking the rear, squeezing those abs. Press forward and back. One, and going right back to the second set of those running mans. Here we go, and pull. Three, 2, last one, taking it to the other side. One, and going into the lateral press. Ready? Push, pull. Last one. Deadlifts are next. Butt goes back. Back is straight. Legs are straight. Weights right down the shins. Stand up. Open the hips. Last one. Forward press is next. 1 second, I gotta blow my nose. push, pull. Last one, and we're going right back in to the beginning. Set 3, round 2. Here we go. Last one, and taking it to the other side. Last one, lateral presses are next. Ready, and push, pull. Very good. Going into the deadlifts. Pushing that rear back. Last one. And presses are next. Push, pull. Last one. And just like that, round 2 on Monday in the books. Little high five, high five. How's everyone feeling? You guys ready for round 3? We're gonna start with a Spider-Man. Hands on the ground. And we're gonna take it into plank. Nice straight body. Think about the belly button pressing into the backbone. Bring one leg up, knee to the outside of the elbow, and then switch. Last one. Very good. And we're going to go into a skull crusher. You can use one weight or 2 weights for these. I'm going to use one. If you have 2, I would put them kind of together, kind of like a barbell. So right up over the chest with the ends of the weights touching. If you have 1, See if I can do this without dropping because I really might crush my skull. But take those arms back, keep the elbows up. The weight comes right behind your forehead. Last one, and then I'm going to put this weight right on my lap. You don't have to use weight on this one. If you don't have a weight, you can put your hands right by your side. If you have a weight, just sort of support that weight on your lap. I'm on my heels, toes pointed up. I'm going to press it up, push through the heels, squeeze the rear, and then let it down. Up and down. Last one, and go ahead and sit it up. We're going to go into our last exercise. I'm going to grab a weight. We're going to do a weighted sit-up. I'm just going to go a little, I'm going to bring two different weights down here. I'm going to start a little lighter. So, a couple different variations on this one. You can just do a crunch, where you just have arms across the chest, crunch it up and down. Or you can take a weight and roll it up, sit it up, and then roll it back down on all the way through the spine. Sit it up and roll it down the spine. All right, so whatever way you're doing it, here we go. Ready? And sit it up, roll it down. Last one, roll it down the spine, put that weight down. We're going, oh, I got my hair. All right, we're going right back in to the Spider-Man. Ready? And crunch, crunch. Last one. Boy, you feel that after those crunches, huh? All right, we're going right into the skull crusher. One weight or two. Ready? Like paranoid Gotta get a good grip on it. Here we go, down and up. Keep the elbows up. Very good, and weight goes down on the lap, or you can just set the weight down, put the hands down, and press it up and down. Press and down. Last one, and moving into the weighted sit up. Ready? Bring it up, roll it down. Last one, roll it down, and just like that, you guys, we are on our last set for Monday, starting with those Spider-Mans. Ready? Here we go. Crunch and crunch. Last one. Very good. Moving into the skull crushers. And back and up. Taking that weight right behind your forehead. Elbows stay high. Last one. Weight goes right down on your lap, heels on the ground, and bridge it. Squeeze the rear down, relax. exercise of the day. Weighted sit-ups. Up, roll it down. Roll it up the spine and then roll it down. Is going to do it for our daily dose of fitness on a Monday. Have a few minutes to stretch out. So I'm going to take it. Let's go ahead and sit in butterfly, using our elbows to press the knees down toward the ground. Just nice, easy breathing here. Taking the chest forward with the straight back, chin toward the toes. Very good. And straddle stretch. Take the chest down toward the thigh. Straight back. And to the other side. And down to center. Crisscross. Bring one arm to the outside of the opposite knee. Other hand right behind your hip. Looking over that back shoulder. And to the other side. You're going to take one leg over the top of the other leg and then pull that top knee toward your opposite shoulder. It's a glute stretch. And taking it to the other side. Taking it on the hands and knees, tops of the shoes into the mat, turning those hands palm down, fingertips toward the legs, nice straight arms, hands flat on the ground, and then turn one hand palm up, put the whole back of the hand on the ground, keep the arms straight. Not much weight on that palm up hand, but turn your fingers into different directions, getting a nice wrist and forearm stretch, and then switching sides. And going into child pose, sitting back on the backs of the legs, or as far as you can go in my case. And we'll go ahead and stand it up. We're going to stretch up tall. Forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And bend your knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. And blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Monday. Laura and Tim hopped on here. They're going to do the replay. Welcome to the replay. I hope you had a good workout. By the time you get back here, you'll be done. All right, I have a card for you today. It says, I am living my day with purpose. I have goals, excitement, and a plan of action, and a belief that it is all working out. I love that. So again, I encourage you to join my other health challenge. I know that a big challenge is just being here for these workouts, but I do have some other health tips that I want to share. So I encourage you to join that challenge. I'm going to be putting in a challenge for the next 10 days. You can choose to do one challenge a day, or you can stack the challenges. So tomorrow you can do the day 1 challenge and the day 2 challenge. And by the end of 10 days, you'll have implemented many of those changes for several days. All right, I hope everyone has a great day. I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye-bye.